Good morning, guys. I am getting ready. I have about 10 minutes to get ready because I'm going to be leaving here around 9:30. So, by the way, I have been sleeping in this synthetic wig and I haven't had any issues at all. I really just put in a ponytail. I don't know, this hair, if I haven't sold you on it yet, it's great. If you're someone who's worn human hair wigs, this is definitely something that you could wear and not be irritated with, because I'm honestly shocked by the lack of tangling. Like, I'll say it sheds a little bit. Like, I don't think I've ever had a human hair wig shed. It's not really supposed to happen, but since that's synthetic, it's pretty normal because they're fibers and everything. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like in disbelief every single day because I don't feel like I'm wearing a synthetic wig. Like, it's so easy to take care of, and it was literally $50. I did wash it the other day, and I kind of showed you guys a little bit at the end of my vlog. But in case you haven't seen that vlog yet, definitely check it out. But I used this stuff, so it's just silicone mix. And I just soaked it in it, and then I rubbed conditioner all over the lace to get the dried glue off. So this is the mascara that I use, and then this is what I use on my eyebrows. I did put on a little bit of highlight yesterday and I actually liked how that looked, so I think we'll add some of this too. This is the color that I really like and I think looks great on my skin tone. I haven't tried out any of the other shades, so cannot recommend them, but this one is in between like a pink and gold. It's basically like a champagne, and I think it looks really nice. But my boyfriend and I, let me zoom you guys out, are officially going the wrong way, broken up, so I'm just trying to get that together in my head. And basically what happened was he just stopped responding to my messages. So he's been ignoring me pretty much for like 2 days. And I've called, I've texted, and he's been watching my Instagram stories. Love that for me. But we're gonna go ahead and get dressed. I'm gonna film a get ready with me. You going out or did you come back in? All right, go ahead, go. My dad is taking him out. So let me show you guys what I'm gonna wear. And then I think I'm gonna try and film this in my parents' room because it's still pretty dark in here. But we're gonna go with this beige outfit. So I'm going to wear my new coat that I got from Value Village, which I love. This was the brand. I haven't looked it up. So I don't know if it's, you know, crazy expensive or anything, but this is actually wool. So it is 80% wool, 20% nylon, no polyester. Love that for me. We are going to pair it with this bag, even though I'm not bringing this to work, obviously. And then we're going to wear my Aries sweater. I think I'm between this and my white turtleneck. We're going to wear these corduroy pants, which I also got from Value Village, but they are Forever 21. And then just this long sleeve to wear underneath for layering. This one's from Adore Me. I'll try and link this if I can. And the Aries sweater, everything else we know is not going to be available most likely. And then I think I'm going to wear my new Chelsea boots that I got from Tom's.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one.
This is a full look at the fit. I just need to put soles in these, but I have some in my car. And I made a smoothie. So I've got 2 meetings out of the office today. These are my insoles. I'll link them down below. And I don't know if I'm going to go back to the office in between. So last week, that one that was supposed to be in person, oops, it's happening now. I might get there like 5 minutes late. I'm set to be on time, but traffic be doing whatever it wants. So hoping today is a pretty relaxed day, since I probably won't have to go into the office again. I'm like buzzing like crazy. Alrighty, here we go. Drinking a freezing cold smoothie when it's freezing cold outside. Very on brand. I got here exactly at 1. At 1. What am I saying? At 10. Not good. Should have been early. It's fine.
Come and take your place, 'cause the love you give.
We are on the way to Towson. I cried off half of my makeup. So he texted me and I waited until after the meeting, and then while I was driving back to the office, I called him and I low-key wish I didn't do that. I had, like, my highlight was like popping and now it's completely gone. I actually need to like wipe my face off completely. But yeah, so that is, it has been finalized. And yeah, not happy about it, obviously, very upset. I think it's really hard when, so number one, I am the one that initiated this, which is very ironic because I then was like, actually, that's not what I want. Because the thing is, I didn't want to break up with him. I was just like, I cannot think of a possible solution. We've almost broken up over his traveling lifestyle so many times throughout a relationship because it truly does not work for me. And I still think that I could make it work. Like, the whole plan was for us to close the gap moving wise, and we would live together or separate, whatever. And that would make it easier on both parties, because then he's not flying back and forth to see me and never going home, and then I'm not going a bunch of time without seeing him and all this stuff. But I don't know when I'm gonna move, and so it just makes it really difficult because it just feels like it's going on forever. I have an idea in mind. Obviously right now I have a job, so we won't be talking about any of that in this vlog, but I still do have a game plan. I still do want to go where I was going to go before, whether I was with him or not. But yeah, I don't know. And it's hard. I can't even think of what a solution could possibly be besides me just getting over it. And I know that I can, because it's, you know, it's not an issue for a lot of people. It's an issue for myself because I am an independent person in a sense, but I also, I wouldn't say I'm codependent, because I honestly don't think that I am, but I do have a lot of characteristics of someone who's codependent in relationships, because I just really like being with my person. Like, I don't hang out with my friends that much. Like, I'm the type of person where my boyfriend is my best friend, and that's the person that I want to hang out with. I want to do most of the stuff with them. I like doing stuff with my friends, but I'm okay with just completely chilling by myself. Like, sometimes I would rather just do things by myself than do it with other people, unless it is a boyfriend. So long distance is obviously not my ideal, and I knew that from the beginning when I met him, when he hit me up on Instagram. And I found out that he lives in LA. I was like, this does not sound like a good time. And it's been really hard, and I would not wish it upon my worst enemy. Like, if you can not get into a long distance relationship, I would recommend that, because the reason why I did was I was like, well, it'll be okay, because I was still kind of talking to my ex every now and then, and I didn't really feel like I was totally ready for a relationship. And so I was like, well, maybe this is my solution, because I won't have to see him all the time. It'll be like a nice slow integration into a relationship. And it was. And it was this car is, oh my God. I didn't see the parking spot that they were backing into, and they looked like they were just gonna back into this car full force. And so it worked, and it was great, but not long term, because that's not really what I wanted. So, all these big ass cars. I'm pretty upset about it. And I'm hoping that sometime in the future, maybe we can figure stuff out. I know he needs space right now. He made that very clear. He's someone where, like, he's either, like, no emotions or emotions times 10. There's no balance. Like, I feel like I'm, like, very balanced because I'm just a naturally emotional person. I'm a Cancer. And I'm not a Cancer. I'm a Cancer moon. But that's what controls your emotions. The moon, if you believe in stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm very, like, in touch with my emotions. I feel like I have a pretty good handle on them as well. I've been through a lot of stuff mental health wise, and I found a lot of tools that have helped me deal with my emotions and actually feel like I'm in control of them. So I definitely feel more confident about how I feel, and I'm pretty good at articulating myself and my feelings. So it's interesting being with someone who is the complete opposite of that, because it's not like what I expect, even though I don't know if I've ever dated a man that is actually fully in touch with his emotions. Like, he is, but like I said, it's like very intense, or it's pretty much nothing. But maybe I need to stop dating engineers. Every single boyfriend I've ever had was an engineer. First boyfriend was a mechanical engineer. Second one was a electrical engineer. Well, not yet, but was going to be. The last boyfriend before this boyfriend was a, what is it? Something with computers. Software engineer. And then my now ex was an industrial engineer. And guess what my dad is? He's an engineer. So when they say that you date your father, they're not lying, because I'm like, how have I dated this many engineers? I don't know. But we're gonna go get tacos. I got 30 minutes before my appointment. I'm watching this truck about to slam into the front of my car, the back of my car. Someday I'll leave early enough to find something else. So the amount of work that I do for this client is like nothing compared to anyone else. So I think we're gonna film more content, and then the rest of the meeting probably has nothing to do with me, to be honest, but that's okay. The meeting's going pretty well. Mentally, I am, just want to fix my sweater. Priorities. I'm not mentally here, to be honest, but at least I look cute, you know. It is 3:30 and we are heading to the gym. Nice little, basically half day. I needed it, let's be honest. It is struggle city for me. My car smells like tacos. So we love that for me. But yeah, we're gonna go to the gym. Think I'm gonna do upper body today. Really want to do some chest press. Yesterday was low-key the worst at the gym. It was just so busy. So I'm excited to be getting there early today, especially since I'm coming from Towson, because this traffic is wild. Like when I leave here, usually at 4:30 is around the time when I get out. Oh my God. The traffic is just absolutely ridiculous. So I'm hoping that I'm hopping on the road before that begins. But either way, I will get to the gym earlier than usual. So I've been on a Pop Smoke, like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Kick. I miss that man's music so much. And I think the worst part of it all is I didn't even discover him until probably, I think it was like a few months when he like blew up to be like mainstream, and he was killed. So yeah, I was so sad. I was like, at least we got like one more album that he had ready, but still very upsetting. Senseless violence per usual. I don't even remember where that happened, but it's giving Atlanta. It's giving Atlanta. It's giving New York. It's giving, what else is it giving? I need to get in this lane. There's really no space. It's giving major city, let's be honest. Cities do not discriminate with their crime, their levels of crime. But it's only gonna take me 35 minutes to get to the gym. This is absolutely unheard of. Fingers crossed nothing happens on the way there, because that means I'm gonna get there at like 4 o'clock. Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't been to the gym this early in a long time. So I think I'm gonna actually have some more of my tacos since I didn't eat that much of it. Because I mean, I have a decent amount of calories in my system because I did have that smoothie for breakfast and I did put protein powder in it. I did some vegan protein powder that my mom has that tastes disgusting, so you have to add sugar to your smoothie. And then I also added creamer to it because, like, I mean, this protein powder tastes bad. And then I did strawberries and some banana, so we got some calories in from that, but I have 1.5 tacos left, which is not that much, so I'm just gonna eat that, and I'm gonna scroll through Instagram and see if I can find some exercises that I want to do. I was on a program for a while, but when I take a break from the gym and I'm trying to get back into it, I try not to, I don't know, be too strict with myself, because I will beat myself up because everything will feel really heavy.
I want the
the temperature that it is outside right now should be illegal. It is so cold outside. Like, so cold. It feels like it feels like what it would feel like if it were snowing outside. Like, that's how cold it is. Would not recommend. So I had a fantastic workout. So we tested out no hat today, just the hair doing its thing, and it still lifted right in the front. Everything else is fine. It's just the front of my head. It doesn't happen when I'm working out. It only starts happening once I'm on the Stairmaster because I'm sweating so much. This car's just coming, you're just coming straight for the side of my car. I feel like some people shouldn't be allowed to pull in. Like, if you don't know how to pull in, you should just back your car in. I feel like it's just the easier thing to do. It's a lot harder to mess up. Like, homegirl is still trying to repark this car because she decided to pull in when it would have just been easier if she just backed her car in. Anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about, I'm not gonna lie, but I had a really good workout. So what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna let it stay where I want it to, and it'll just dry in place. And as your body cools down, it will just melt back into your scalp. It is amazing. It's freezing outside. I am bundled up, but I have my ankles completely exposed because I haven't changed yet. We're going to the mailbox, so I thought I would bring Bailey. And it's so cold, and I think I'm gonna do my like pulled pork with rice and barbecue sauce. So that was so good when I had that. Was it yesterday? I don't remember. I brought it for lunch at some point this week. I guess it had to be yesterday. Today is Tuesday.
You ready for dinner? Enjoy! Got my Udi's hamburger buns. These are actually really good, but they're the frozen ones. And then my brother made some fries and burgers. So I'm gonna have one of these. And then he's also making wings in the air fryer. So I'll probably pack the barbecue thing I was telling you guys about for lunch again tomorrow. We're gonna do some relish, yeah. Do a little bit of sweet relish, some mustard, some ketchup, but I don't put ketchup on the burger. I actually put it next to it because I like to dip it in. And then I think I might use some of my vegan cheese. I think I still have sliced. Yes. I have some of the BioLife slices. These are really good. Yeah, these last a long time. April 8th. The perks of not having it contain any dairy. These are dairy-free, soy-free, nut-free, gluten-free, preservative-free, and lactose-free. And I think these are the ones that are made with, well, I guess, no, I was gonna say I thought that they were made with soy. And they can't be made with almonds because it says no nuts, so I don't know, but they're teeth.
Big ass, get that baby. Big ass, get that big ass, get that big ass, get that.